Members of the jury, it is my honor to formally introduce you to the trial of one Princess Bubblegum. I will be acting as the prosecutor to convince you of the dark and cruel nature of Princess Bubblegum, exposing her as the villain she is by bringing to light the greatest atrocities she has committed.
Oh, this looks like fun. Phoebe has done a lot of messed up stuff.
You see, even my opponent, who is meant to be defending Princess Bubblegum, agrees her actions are inexcusable.
Wait, I'm doing who with the what now?
You're acting as the defense of Princess Bubblegum. This is a trial after all, not a witch hunt.
Oh, fudge. Okay. I can do that. I like a challenge. Wish she told me sooner. Can I retract my previous statements about her doing a lot of messed up stuff?
No, you may not. Now, in order to convince you lovely members of the jury, and as to not waste your time, I will focus on just 5 crimes, or rather 5 sets of victims of Princess Bubblegum. Try to keep up, defense.
Alright, bring it on.
Enthusiasm. I like it. Let us begin with her crimes against her romantic interests. Now, there are a number of them, but I will speak of just 2. Marceline Abadia and Finn Mertens. We see that Princess Bubblegum once called Marceline Abadia monster trash, which appears to be some type of racial slur, one that hurt Marceline Abadia quite a bit, I might add. Telling us what she really thinks about vampires and demons, isn't she? How did we let them get back together after this? And in the case of Finn Mertens, we see her toying with the poor boy's emotions.
Kiss me, Finn.
Stringing him along and manipulating his feelings for her, knowing full well she wouldn't be engaging in a romantic relationship with him. And there's the argument to be made that she was too old for him in the first place.
And PB, you're like a bazillion years old. You're not freaking 19, what the heck?
It's pushing an age of over 800 years. How do you plead defense? The ball is now in your court.
Oh, wow, you're coming out swinging, huh? It's okay, I got this. When talking about the breakup between PB and Mama, we realized they both said mean things about each other, which is typical of a teenage breakup. I think, I wouldn't know. But your main issue is that she called her monster trash, which sounds like a slur, but I present to you the argument that this isn't some type of racial slur, but rather PB emphasizing the trash aspect of the insult. For example, if I call someone a major idiot, that doesn't mean I have something against majors in the military. Can we really say beyond a reasonable doubt that this comment was racially motivated?
I believe I can.
Well, you're not the one I'm trying to convince, so shut up! I'm trying to convince the lovely members of the jury. I ask you, members of the jury, to remember innocence until proven guilty and give PB the benefit of the doubt. And with Finn, I don't think she's stringing Finn along. I think she had an actual romantic interest in him. The show was very clearly setting up a budding romance between the two of them, one that she seems to actively pursue when she turns 13. Keep in mind, 13-year-old PB still has all the memories and intelligence of regular PB. I don't think being a 13-year-old girl suddenly makes you develop feelings for the first boy you see. Although I wouldn't know for certain, I've never been a 13-year-old girl. So you may ask, why then didn't they date? Because PB has a problem juggling her love life and her duties. She straight up tells us that she pushes people away for the sake of her duty, something she did to Marceline, explained in the episode Vomits. We see this mentality in Burning Low as well, when she tries to convince Finn to have the same mentality as her.
Because responsibility demands sacrifice.
And finally, we see this interaction.
Oh, Finn.
Jealous?
Shut up.
I think this moment shows that she did feel something for Finn, but here she realized that she wasn't able to reciprocate those feelings the same way Flame Princess can. And so she lets go of any feelings she had for Finn and accepts that she let another one get away, sinking that ship forever. Even if I'm wrong, none of what she did to Finn and Momo is an actual crime.
Really? What about the arguments of the age difference between Princess Bonnabelle Bubblegum and Finn Mertens?
Oh, that one is easy. PB is technically over 800 years old, true. However, she is very clearly shown to have the mental age of a teenager. It gets a little wishy-washy with the mortals, but I think in these types of situations, we consider more mental age than physical. Kinda like Miss Martian and Superboy in Young Justice, if you remember that relationship. As one was technically over 40, Miss Martian, and the other was technically less than 5 years old, Superboy. But they're both mentally teenagers, so them dating didn't really feel out of place. Plus, if we're asking questions about this, shouldn't we also be asking questions about some of the earlier interactions between Marceline and Finn? And even the interactions between Marshall Lee and Fiona? As those were very clearly flirty.
No, to tell the truth, that was just a test to see if you could truly dance the tango of an argument with me. I must say, I am pleased. Her next set of victims, however, involves what must surely be a crime. Her crimes against the non-citizens of Ooh, namely aliens. She launched a parasitic attack on a group of pacifist aliens, somehow convincing herself she was doing the right thing by causing this level of distress and harm. What say you, defense?